Utility District Commission. And we can call the roll again, just for those that weren't here for the last meeting.
Commissioner Strelchuk? Commissioner Tlaco? Commissioner Meyer? Commissioner Hancher?
Here.
Commissioner Bach?
Here.
Commissioner Parrish is absent. Commissioner Bratt?
Here.
Commissioner Gebhardt?
Here.
Commissioner Nerben?
Here. First up is approval of the meeting minutes from May 14th.
Move approval.
Motion and a second. Any comments or corrections to the minutes? Hearing and seeing none, all those in favor please say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Any opposed? The minutes are approved. On to resolutions. Resolution 4130, resolution ratifying replacement of a public sanitary sewer lateral at 11333 North Port Washington Road with Grinnell of Oak Creek, Wisconsin, in the estimated amount of $60,000. Yes, that is the building we are sitting in.
No, it's not. It's on Port Road.
Oh,
Same.
Port Road. Oh, it's Cedarburg. Wow, it's got the same address?
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. It is Port Road. Well, son of a gun. Okay, it is not but it is immediately to the east
Yes.
by definition. All right, just a couple miles off. Okay. Anything to say from staff? We found a problem with our pipe. We got to fix it.
Yes, and we expedited the project so that we wouldn't otherwise hold up what we hope to be is the new applicant soon. And so we are simply looking for ratification of the cost.
Any questions?
I move approval.
Motion and a second. Any further comments or questions? All those in favor, please say aye. Oh, wait a
Aye.
minute. This is
Roll call.
budgetary. We have to do a roll call thingy. Or is that the next meeting? Okay. We'll do the roll call voice vote here, and we'll vote on it one by one next time. All in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? And that'll move on to the council in just a few minutes. Next up, Resolution 4131, a resolution authorizing staff to file the City of Mequon's Compliance Maintenance Annual Report, the CMAR, for calendar year 2023 in accordance with the requirements under Wisconsin Administrative Code NR 208. Does anyone have any questions for staff on the CMAR? It's always fun to read through if you've never read through one. Commissioner Meyer.
Just a quick question. On the report, it showed that there was no smoke testing. I thought we did some in the beginning of the year. None?
No, we haven't done smoke testing in,
Couple years? Huh?
yeah,
Okay.
a while.
Any other questions on the report? Or is there a motion to approve it?
Second.
Motion and a second. Any further comments or questions? Hearing and seeing none, all those in favor of approving the CMAR, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? That resolution goes on to council. Next up, our last item, financial policy statement number 19. Sewer utility levy and user rates.
First, I will highlight that hopefully at your seat tonight was a memo with some suggested amendments. That's what you get when you have an engineer that writes financial policy. So for clarification, the intent was that moving forward, the sewer levy, meaning the total dollar amount, would remain flat rather than the rate as originally shown. That was as was otherwise discussed at the strategic planning workshop. And the remaining portion of the policy builds both the framework under which the budget will be generated and the goals under which the staff will otherwise use to generate that. It was, again, as otherwise presented by Ehlers at the strategic planning workshop, but the intent is to move towards cash-based financing without significant jumps from one year to the next in sewer rates so that the users are otherwise the users have sustainable rates as we otherwise move forward, and with the goal of transitioning to self-funding for utility projects or having a metric to measure when borrowing may otherwise be triggered. And so, as noted, this would be the framework. It is anticipated that it will take us several years to be able to meet all of the goals that are otherwise outlined. And so in the interim, each year in the budget, we will otherwise provide transparency of reporting on an annualized basis where we're not meeting those goals as otherwise outlined. And if we haven't, for the factors that are otherwise listed, we will provide a 10-year outlook so that we can otherwise show how we intend to get there over time.
Thank you. Good summary from our strategic planning update workshop. Any questions, further questions on the policy change, freezing the tax levied portion, and we're going to shift to some user fee adjustments going forward, and we'll get to review those every year,
Yes.
year by year, as situations change and we do budgets, and certainly encouraging that it's within the realm of the possible to, with some modest adjustment to fees, to solve the funding problems that we anticipate in the future. So good work from both our sewer staff and Ellers. Any further comments or questions? We're just having a discussion item, so this will feed right into budget time and we'll firm it all up.
We do intend to bring it forward next month in resolution format. and
Resolution
then-
format?
Yep.
Okay. Also just in time for budget season.
Yes. And
Which
with
starts next
the
month.
rest of the financial policies that are proceeding through finance and personnel and eventually committee of the whole.
True, we will see a whole slew of those, won't we?
Yes.
Yep. Good reminder for everyone. Next month will be a lot of meat in the packet to read through. Unless you're on finance personnel, then you got to see it already, but you still should probably read through it. Any further questions or comments? We'll see it here next month for formal adoption.
Mhm.
All right. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Move to adjourn.
Motion and a second. All in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? And we are adjourned.